It's simply like abandoning a single source.
Major clients for me, entrepreneurs earning 20, 30, 40 million rubles. Can you make a lot of money with them? Of course. Can people from Luzhniki come to me with a 5,000 ruble check for a money review? Of course. You can earn your money in both cases, just like you do now. But then the question arises, what do I like more? Where is there more potential? Where is there less competition? Where is it easier to create a great product? Where do I have more expertise? And you just start comparing. And according to my scoring, a different target audience won. And the main factor was that I simply admitted to myself that gathering 600 people and having an amazing day with everyone would bring me more joy for the same amount of money than if I were sitting in a hookah lounge with 5 entrepreneurs for that same money. It was simply a matter of choice. Well, that's just my choice. You know, like, I have friends, mentors, entrepreneurs, consultants. They're really cool, but very introverted. Seeing a crowd, they're like, damn, how do you even live with all these people? How long do you spend in the hospital? Are you hooked up to IVs afterwards? I say, no, I come out energized. But I'm an extrovert. I love it when we're joking around and having fun. But those guys, they're just low key. They're in the office in a co-working space, just 2 people. Nobody knows them. Total no names. But their revenue is like 40 million. Did anything click for you? No?
No, it clicked for me.
Did you get what I was talking about at all?
Yeah.
That way? That's the first checkpoint for now. I'll probably add something else here as well. But I would definitely bet in a casino that if you try to do both things at once, you'll end up earning considerably less money. Not because you can't handle managing the sales team, but because no one except you can create the value proposition. This is the act of creation by the business owner. It's a strategic decision. And only you have the authority, the power, the brains, and the abilities for this. If you spend 24/7 thinking about just one problem, you'll probably solve it, rather than trying to think properly about 2 at the same time, bit by bit. Hello?
I kind of zoned out for a moment. I apologize.
Yes, I see.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, looking at the numbers, and
You're trying to choose where to go?
I'm trying to figure out where I can get to net profit faster. Yes, and where it's bigger.
In 5?
Yes.
I'll tell you.
Well,
We can do a quick survey, like to collect the diagnosis of your situation, and what do we call it here? We'll gather the facts, like in a hospital, make a chart for this patient, and I'll tell you where the probability is higher.
even I already have a rough idea myself.
Like that.
That is, for me, it's more likely where there are fewer obligations and a significantly lighter workload.
I think so too. Looking at you, I also see that you're more likely to keep a 5 in small wholesale faster than in the second case.
Yes, because you could there.
What is the primary and fundamental success factor in large-scale wholesale business operations? In our business, which is called the business of connections. In order to make 5, 10, 20, or even $30 million here, you truly have to be a close friend, a very prominent one. You need a specific last name, someone who just, for example, if someone important from Mia calls him right now and says, please, I need 14 rail cars at a special discounted price to the banks. I'll take responsibility. There will be a deferred payment. Let's do it.
That happens, right?
Yes. I have an acquaintance who has the exact same business model, only he deals with petroleum products. Those who have happened to catch some recent broadcasts in a certain place will likely know exactly who I'm talking about. So, claro, here's the full story there. He supplies a large volume there and conducts himself very properly in terms of simply fulfilling his obligations. And he receives huge volumes at a very good price. And thanks to this, he can undercut prices on a large scale so much that it's impossible to compete with him because he has exclusivity. This is a business built on connections. You get who I'm talking about, right? That's it. But in the second case, the key expertise needed is not connections, but what's called building a business system. And you look more like the kind of person who comes in with an iPad. You have a cool, well-designed website, not something from the 1990s. Your Excel sheet with expenses is all detailed. You know the business inside out. You're not shy to speak up. You recognize scams. This is a service for helping with chargebacks. You know right away if it's a scam or a real system, and you think about it and say, damn, like from Sharzot, hi, I'm Masha Sharzot. It gets you going. And Grisha was the mentor. Well, that's exactly about building systems of people.
He's a systems guy.
Yeah, and that's probably more about you, right? I mean, personally, I don't feel like the kind of person who's like, screw the system. I just need 2 contacts on my Nokia. That's it. Rather, it's about a vast multitude of highly profitable deals with an incredibly quick turnover cycle. That is exactly the game I would play. And just shoot down the big experience. Just close it off completely. You know why? So there's no temptation. So it hurts. Have you ever heard the story about Julius Caesar at the time when he first landed in Britain? I think that was a successful move. Evgeny Djemin did the same thing. Did you watch the Splat podcast?
Yes, I watched it.
Toothpaste. You posted it recently. See it? Splat.
Yeah, man, that sounds cool.
He had a trading company, a trading firm.
He gave up. Yes.
He made a lot of money reselling other people's products, oral care, toothpastes.